Alright guys, so this is the game I played with my friend a couple of days ago and I just want to review the game. So let's go through it. So I started with one d4, my typical one move. So he played d5 and I played c4, hopped in for the queen's gambit. So he responded by taking the pawn on c4. So here I follow up with knight to f3 and he played h6. I don't really know why, but I played e3, freeing up the bishop on f1 to take the pawn on c4, and then he played a6. So I took the pawn, he played e6, and I played a4, taking up space because I thought he was preparing to play pawn to b5 to attack my bishop. So I kind of like stopped that move. He played knight to f6. I played pawn to a5, stopping pawn to b5. And he played knight to c6. I played knight c3. He played bishop to b4, attacking my knight. I defended the knight with queen to c2. He castled and I castled and he took my pawn. My pawn was actually hanging there. So, and also I felt like I should protect my knight on c3, so I decided to play bishop to d2, and it took the knight, exchange knight for sorry bishop for a knight. So I took back the bishop with the pawn on b2. So he decided to play b6. I guess he want to fianchetto his light square bishop. So I pulled my bishop back to b2 and he played bishop to b7. I played bishop to b1. I just wanted to put the bishop on b1 where it will have, a lot of scope on the light squares. So here he played g6. I didn't quite understand why he played that move because by doing so he weakens the king side. So yeah, I seized the opportunity and I pushed my pawn to e4, and he tried to reroute his knight, but I played e5 and he brought his knight to e4. So I took the free pawn on h6 and he played queen to e8. Here I played queen to e1 and he attacked my bishop, so I brought my bishop back to f4. And if okay, so I think in this position I felt like I was a little bit better. I was happy with my position, so I took the knight and he took back with the queen, and I exchanged my rook for two minor pieces. So I took and he took and I took my queen. And at this point, I was like, okay, we could exchange queens, and I'm very happy with my position. So I played bishop to g3. So he took the queen and I took back. And after I assessed this position, I felt like I was doing pretty well. I just needed to reroute my bishop to f6 where it will have a lot of scope on the dark squares. So I played bishop to h4 and he played rook to b8. I guess he was trying to break the structure. So I played bishop to f6, which was a great move. I played rook to e1. The reason I was trying to reroute this rook from e1 to e3 to h3. So his stroke playing c5. So I ignored the move and I played rook to e3. So I guess at this point he can't escape or avoid checkmate. So he took, which was a big mistake, and I played rook to h3, which is I think mate in two. So this is where he resigned the game, and it was a very great victory.